Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday, everybody. Please hit that like button as you come in. Let me just put that up. That like button as you come in. I hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah, so we have quite a bit to talk about today. Uh, there has been something going around on social media recently about this lady that came up to say something about Melody, and the whole thing has got me confused. So I do want us to talk about that. Um, there's also been a bit where Carlos King is calling out um, at the men on Real Housewives of Potomac, who Angel introduced everybody to, who were so rude. They didn't even say hi, they didn't stand up. The whole thing was just very, very weird. So I'm going to play the clip, we'll talk about it. I do want to probably also play some Married to Medicine clips. There's also some celebrity news that I want to go through. So it's going to be a really nice show. So make sure you hang with us, grab yourself a drink. Today I'm having a malt. I haven't had any of these drinks in a while, but I feel like today might be a good day to have one. I do need a little bit of energy today because I had like quite a bit of errands to do today. So I need a little bit of energy for the day. But please hit that like button so I don't have to keep begging. And thank you, Bajan, for telling the people to hit the like button on their way in. Thank you so much. Good evening, good afternoon, Dee. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit that like button, everybody. Okay, so let's start things a little bit on a light note before we get into the confusion of it all when it comes to the whole Melody Cherie. I'm not really sure what's going on there, so we'll talk about it. But in the meantime, let's talk about something a little bit light. So let me show you all this clip because I cannot laugh by myself. I feel like this clip gets me every time. Of course, because it is YouTube, I have to keep pausing because I don't want no copyright issues. So let me just refresh. So it starts off right at the start. Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Jason Swan. He is executive director of Rising Roots. It's a nonprofit that seeks to diversify the outdoors, and I'm actually on the board as well.
I guess the thing that makes it very interesting, first of all, it's like, okay, the ladies came over to your house to chill. Why do you have to be like, okay, it's okay to say, oh, hi, this is Dean or whatever. Like, why did you need to give us his whole resume, for goodness sakes? And I feel like that already reads a little bit wrong, to be completely honest. It reads a little bit like, why do we have to go through his whole resume before we get into it? So that's low key the starting point.
Nice to meet you.
This is Ben Dinkins. He is a ultra high net worth wealth advisor. So we're talking the bees.
Okay, we're talking the bees. Okay, that is good. Look at Ashley's face, like, okay.
Is
Ashley's probably thinking maybe my next man.
a client of Wonderland Outdoors as well. So he's amazing.
Look at this man blowing smoke. Like, sir, what is going on with this? What is going on with this? What is all of this?
So yeah.
Look at the ladies like, oh, huh? And then the men are just like, they just look so unimpressed. They cannot be bothered. They're just like, yeah, nah, they clearly cannot be asked.
Nice to meet you guys.
They're like, nice to meet you guys. And these men, that man is literally just blowing smoke in the lady's face. He does not even care. None of them got up to be like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, ladies. You know, you ladies have fun. Nothing. These men just looked like, why are you lot coming to come and talk to us? Like, that was the vibe it was given. And I don't think it reads well at all.
I thought we were coming to your house to get to know you, your family, do dinner. Harpo, who are these people?
That is exactly what it was given. And these people definitely are given. They don't even want to talk to y'all. And I know some people may say, well, what's her husband's name? Whatever his name is, I can't remember. Bobby probably told them that the ladies haven't been treating Angel well. I don't care if he told them that. As a man, I feel like you all need to be what happened to being a gentleman? What happened to being gentlemen that just like, oh hi, nice to meet you ladies. You ladies take it easy. Simple. Nobody's asking you to be out here kicking and smiling in these women's faces, but at the very least, don't be rude. And I think he was definitely very, very rude. I don't care what Bobby may or may not have told them. That's not how a man should conduct himself, in my opinion.
And this is AJ's Nina's husband.
He seems the nicest of them all because at least he was smiling. The rest just looks like, please get out of my face, really.
Yeah. So
at least he put his hand up, didn't do much, didn't say much, but at least he was like, it gave you a little bit. What a mess.
Yeah.
Is this one that keeps blowing cigar smoke is in people's faces? It's just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
All right.
Did you hear? You could hear a pen drop. Literally, they're like, all right. You could literally hear a pen drop. And it's like, why? Why do you guys have to do that? You guys look stupid.
Well, we've had this time together.
So I said, you boys have this time together.
I don't think these people are interested in meeting us.
Yep. They definitely do not look interested in the slightest at all.
Why are they not engaging? It's like get out or something.
That is what's given. They do not want to be bothered. And if I were Angel, I would have checked Bobby about that. Like, no, your friends should be respectful. If I introduce my friends, the least I could say is, oh, hi, nice to meet you. I hope you ladies are something, not just sit there feeling like they are the prize. And I hate when men feel like they're the ish and you're the woman. You're not the woman in the relationship, sir. Chill.
This is
It's given they want to be princesses. I cannot. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Tommy, welcome. These men are corny. I can't. Absolutely. These men's faces were like sour milk. Yep. I just could not believe it. Like, what are we doing? Is that really necessary? They're not giving what they think they are giving. They look ridiculous as hell. Yes, absolutely. It's definitely given. They're trying to act like they got it like that. But let's be clear. If you have it like that, there's no reason to be rude. I've met a lot of wealthy people who are absolutely pleasant people. They don't feel the need to be like that. And people who usually feel the need to be like that are people who are like new money. And I just don't understand why. It's like, why are you treating the ladies like that? Like, none of them are trying to date you. They are not even trying to have a private conversation with you. They're just trying to be pleasant, and you can't even do that. Tommy said the one smoking in their face, like, these are successful women too. Absolutely. It's given they feel like the women are beneath them and they are the prize in that arrangements. Like, I don't care what it is, but it's like basic level of respect. Basic level of respect is required, in my opinion. Dee says, I would be embarrassed to call any of these men my man. They are so rude. They look like they didn't want to be bothered. Yep. I would be so embarrassed too. Like, I hate when some women are like, oh, I don't want my man to be nice to other women, just nice to me. Nah, I'm not that kind of person. If you are truly my man, you need to be a pleasant person to everybody. And anybody I'm introducing, I don't care who it is, the waiter, my friends, my extended family, whoever it is, you have to be pleasant to them. Like, I would be so embarrassed. Like, I would break up with somebody who treats women like this. Because I feel like it's only a matter of time when I'm not on your good side that you will treat me like this too. So I don't even agree with people who are saying like, oh, Bobby and his friends are defending Angel because of the way the ladies treated Angel. I'm like, nah, I don't care. This is not about the way the ladies treated Angel. Even if, let's assume, yes, the ladies are treating Angel horribly, whatever the case may be, that does not excuse the way these men are treating the ladies. I don't think it does. It's like, mind your freaking business. What does that have to do with you, sir? Say hi and keep it moving. No one is telling you to smile in their faces and be jumping in their faces and being so. Nobody's saying for you to do all of that. We're just saying be civil, be decent. There's no need for horribleness. Absolutely no need whatsoever. Bajan says, if that was me and I didn't get as much as a hi, I'll turn around and walk away. No proper upbringing. Yep, absolutely. And I'm even surprised, like, I guess none of the ladies even said anything. I would have said something like, Angel, what was that about? I would have called it out. What was that about? Why couldn't they say hi? Like, what was the issue? I would have said something. I'm surprised Giselle didn't say anything, or maybe they edited that out. Because, yeah, I would definitely have an issue with that. Let me see what what the people are saying, because this went all the way to neighborhood talk. So none of these men stood up to greet them. Yep. Because men nowadays think they're princesses and women are supposed to kiss their feet. Yep. I definitely agree with that. I feel like a lot of men nowadays is actually quite appalling when you think about it. That you expect me to be kissing your feet and be running after you like a headless chicken. It's like, what are we doing? Why were they sitting there like the ladies were about to bid on them? It was cringe. Absolutely. She could have kept that introduction. Yep. Baby, the way I would have bust out laughing, that would have set them off. Yep. Someone said this is very strange. Angel, make this your first and last season. Yeah, the people are not feeding Angel and everyone that comes around Angel, because I just don't understand. You gave all that introduction and the men could not even be civil enough to just say hi. But Carlos King had something to say about it, so I will share the clip with you guys. And then we'll get into what he had to say.
That when a woman is being introduced to you, you get up and you shake her hand, or you do something. I thought.
Yep, you get up, you shake her hand, or at least do something to acknowledge her presence. It was just crazy that they didn't do any of that. At least one of the guys did a little bit of a wave, but that's still not enough. But compared to his counterparts, at least he tried.
Those men, albeit successful, amazing, and I'm proud of you, brothers. The attitude and funk that they had towards those women, as if y'all should be happy to be in our presence.
Oh, Carlos. I hardly ever agree with Carlos, but on this one, I agree with Carlos on this one. I feel like they feel like you should be so grateful to even get the opportunity to be around me, be in front of me, be in my presence. And so I definitely feel like I'm with Carlos on that. That is definitely what it's given. It's given, be grateful you get to be in the same room with me.
Because we run shit in Colorado. I thought it was very unbecoming.
Very high schoolish. You can't sit with us mentality. Absolutely unbecoming. And very embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. Like, just think about, imagine these are like, you know, very accomplished pillars in your society. And you realize that this is how they treat women. Like, it will give anyone the ick.
These well-to-do men to give these ladies their asses to kiss. Now, look, we'll get to Bobby in a second, because I understand Bobby's temperature based on him being Angel's husband. Yeah. But no excuses for those three accomplished black men to treat those women that way. I thought I was so turned off by it. Now, I was raised that when a woman is being introduced to you, you get up and you shake her hand.
Yep. I was very turned off. I think we all were very turned off. Yes, definitely cannot believe that this was even a thing. And I'm even surprised that like Angel didn't say like, guys, get up and say hello to my friends, or something a little playful, just to, you know, stir it up a little bit and get the people to do something. But it was just given like, these people are like, you lot are blessed to be in our presence, so we are not gonna move an inch for you. You know, you get to say you've been around us. And I think that is just very, very crazy. I've never seen anything quite like it before. And I think this is why the people don't have as much grace for Angel, because they're like, what is it about you, Angel? It's giving some BS. First, the people don't even really like or see it for Angel. Then you introduce the people to these group of men, and then they behave like that. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? So yeah, absolutely bananas. Let's see what the people are saying. I live in Denver metro area, and I can verify that these brothers are incredibly accomplished and wealthy. However, they don't run ish in Colorado. As a matter of fact, they run away from their own folks. Oh. Let me put my alleged banner up. I am just reading the stuff. I'm just reading stuff. This is alleged. Okay. I'm just reading what the people are saying. I'm not saying that this has anything to do with what I'm saying, you know, just in case the people like to sue. As a matter of fact, they run away, allegedly, from their own folks and gravitate towards those of a different color, pouring their wealth and assets into those folks' nonprofits or cultural events and services. Long story short, the culture never sees these men. Wow. Are you surprised? Guys, please let me know in the chat. I just read this comment. I haven't fully read the comment, but what do you guys think? Would you guys be surprised by what this person is saying, that these men allegedly run away from people of their same color and they run towards the people of the other color, pouring their wealth and assets into those people instead of into black people? So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with that? And then let me quickly finish reading it. It's absolutely apparent that Bobby and Angel had already given them the rundown on the ladies, and they formed opinions based on what they heard. Regardless, like you all said, a man stands up when a lady walks into the room. Yep. Or at least very much say, nice to meet you. Even if you don't want to stand up, just say, it's really nice to meet you all, ladies. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Simple. If you don't want to stand up, you don't have to stand up. But the least you can do is at least acknowledge and stop blowing smoke in their faces. That man was just the worst. That scene was so cringe. Someone said, hold on, Carlos. The girls have been mean girls to Angel all season. This is just a little taste of what they done to Angel. No. And I don't like when other women support men being mean to women. Sorry. I can't get with that. No matter what has been done to Angel is not. Let's not act like Angel is innocent either. So no, I don't agree. I don't think that their normal reaction to me, I don't think that that was their normal reaction to meeting people. These were Bobby and Angel's friends who already knew how she had been treated. It doesn't matter. The response was obvious. No respect given, just energy returned. Would I have done it? Probably not, but I understood it. No. Men need to stay out of women's business. There's no reason. Yep. Absolutely. I need to put a poll up. Thank you, Bajan. Wait, what was the poll about specifically? Because I think it was a specific point that I would needed to put a poll up about. Bajan, please remind me. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I'd be really bad at remembering certain things. But this is my thing, right? Even if, like, yes, you guys wanted to give her a taste, it's like, men, stay out of women's business. Stay out of women's business, because I don't care what Angel has said to you guys. You don't know what Angel herself has done, right? So I feel like people just need to stay out of other people's business. You're not there 24/7. You don't know what has happened. You don't really know what has transpired except what that person has told you. So it's like, there's no need for you to be like acting like, oh no, like, stay out of people's business. Someone says men stand to greet and shake hands when introduced, regardless of the tone and tenor of the setting. I teach my teen boys this. This was tacky, fantastic, and I'm glad you're teaching your boys because these men clearly need to learn. They thought they were the prize. Yup, and I'm glad this is a man saying that. I hope Angel Bobby don't come back. If it were a group of white women, I wonder if the manners and attitude would have been different. Probably. I agree with Carlos. I was like, who raised these boys? And yes, I said boys because real gentlemen will not act like that. Okay. This was so weird. Like they knew the cameras were going to be there. Why were they acting like that? To be puffing a cigar and slouching, looking corny while being introduced to a group of women is a poor, very poor representation. Absolutely. Candace would have ate them up. Yep. I definitely would have needed her in this scene because someone needs to get them together. These people need to chill. Sebastian says true, but I hope Carlos can take notes because he treated Mel disgusting. Yes, I hope that it's one of those things where he can go back and actually reflect and think about what have I done what should I have done differently? Because I actually think that think about Monique. Monique said that they treated her worse than the white folks did her, right? And so that shows that it's not just Mel, right? There's Monique. Think about even the show, was it Bold and Bougie? Was it Bold and Bougie? That was meant to be centered around Malaysia. But then if you watch the show, it doesn't even look like it was centered around Malaysia. Like, I feel like it has, in a way, look here, I keep thinking about Stormy. And I don't know if you guys know, but Stormy is apparently going to be on, let me bring it up. Let me see. Stormy is apparently going to be on Bell Collective.